So let's talk about the offense and defense a little bit again. We did this last week. There was that one we talked about, the Goff tweet, which is "Who needs fucking coaches?" By MA. Which again, I know Goff was messing around, but this one really stuck with me. Hard Knocks has me concerned this defense get toasted, and I've been on the defense bandwagon from the beginning, as you guys know. So, what are you thinking on that, Rick?
Well, if you look watching the preseason game again, preseason is hard to judge anything right now, but we kept them out of the end zone for 3 drives in the red zone. So, to me, that's a victory. Yeah, we need some work. The offense needs some help fucking too. I mean, so in essence, if you base it on the last game we watched, our defense did their job the first 3 times in the red zone. They held them to a field goal. Can't ask for more than that. It's a turnover. Mm-hmm. Neil?
I would say that.
Yeah, let's talk about defense this time.
Yeah, as of right now, I'll stick with what I said last week, and I'm concerned about the secondary. We haven't seen much of the starters playing. I'm fine with that. If they're getting good reps in practice, there's no reason to make them go out there in preseason games and risk the injury. We saw there was that scary moment with TJ Watt that happened on the Steelers during the game, and you're always one play away from losing a good football player for a season. And I think that I don't know if it was because of Hard Knocks or if it seems different than last year a little bit, but it seems like they, aside from like the linemen on both sides, that they did a lot of kind of preventative. They took a lot of preventative measures to kind of conceal what we might see during the regular season. We didn't hardly see anything of Goff. I know you wanted defense, but Campbell was speaking very highly of him during the show tonight. And we didn't see any of them except for one drive. It was against the Colts. No, it wasn't the Colts. It was the Falcons. I think that was the only time I've ever seen him during the preseason. And he went down there first drive, let him down there, touchdown. Like it was just a regular everyday activity that didn't take too much effort. But the defense though, I don't know if we got a chance to see what we're going to see as the starting defensive squad out there all together during the preseason. And I'm not super concerned about not really concerned about the defensive line. Linebackers, I think, will be fun. Corners and safeties. That's what I'm worried about.
Always a problem. No matter almost any team, it's a 50-50 for me with the corners and safeties. So I mean, I'm still standing by the defense. I think we had a better defense than we have an offense, and I hope that plays out in the season. We'll see. I mean, I can't. Don't quote me on it. I mean, I'm a defense guy, but the offense. Goff's the quarterback. Blau is the backup, and I'm not worried about either of those guys. They'll do their job. Running backs look good. Receivers look good. The line, as usual. Do we have any pass protection? Do we have any run gap? I think the offensive line is the biggest struggling point, in my opinion.
I disagree with you, man. They
surprise, fucking surprise.
They kept. No, I mean they. Okay, so they got their starting lineup. You got Decker, Jackson, Ragnow, Vaitai, Sewell.
All those guys individually are phenomenal. I'm not taking anything away, and I won't even talk smack like I do on Goff about those guys. Okay, but as a team, they never seem to do anything. That's what I'm saying.
We've never seen them all play together. I don't think
we've seen a good portion of them play together, and it doesn't matter who they have in any of those positions. Nobody can get on the same page on the offensive line for years. 4 years.
Well, we will see. We'll see at the end of the season who was more correct on this one. I think I'm excited to see them all play together.
What do you think's the weakest part of the offense then?
Tight ends.
So we got TJ Hawkinson.
And that's about it. You got TJ Hawkinson, and then you have the all-star lineup of Brock Wright, James Mitchell, and Shane Zylstra.
Who are
Bunch just got cut.
I think we're used to having 3 big-name tight ends every year too. Mm-hmm. So,
or at least 2 that you've heard of.
We'll have a no names. We'll have a no name step up and steal the show.
I hope the guys play well. I mean, shit. I'm not gonna sit here and say that. I hope that I expect them to suck because I don't recognize their name. Obviously, somebody sees something in them because they're on an NFL football team. But I don't have a whole lot of high hopes after Hawkinson on that group.
Rick, which one do you think is the problem on the offense? Because I know you don't think it's the running backs. You look like a lineman, so I can't give it that. It's got to either be the quarterback or the receivers, right? What do you think's the problem?
No, I think we're solid at receivers, and if Goff could play like he did the last 3 games of the season last year, and he whatever reason he played like a piece of shit early in the season, I know as time went on he got better. Maybe he got comfortable. Maybe he understood the system. I don't know. We know he's a proven quarterback. I don't think quarterback receiver is a problem. I'm worried about the line. I'm worried about him getting protection. We have some beef up there, but can they gel? Can they play as a team and form that bond? Can they make it happen?
I've never seen Detroit Rick be politically correct before. What do you say is the problem, Rick? What's the problem? There's no problem with the offense?
The line, I think, would be the biggest problem.
Okay.
What the fuck want me to say, bitch?
Nothing, Rick. I was just asking.
That was very articulate.
You were very random and kind of like just never committed to anything. So I was looking for commitment.
I thought it was great.